Okay, here's the scoop. For those of you that didn't follow me yesterday, this is what happened. You might as well all be in the loop. Some of you know what happened that watch the lives, and some of you don't. If you don't mind pressing the like button, I'd appreciate it. So as you know, back in July, I was contacted by a follower who was in desperate need to find a place for her bird, Maxwell. I didn't want another bird, but I felt like I had to. So I took Maxwell, took him to the vet, made sure he was okay to come into my home. And it was a rough start, and eventually he started settling in. The agreement was I was supposed to care for him just for a couple months, and she would have a place and be able to care for him again. We both signed a form from the SPCA that said that she released that Maxwell to me until she can care for Maxwell again. Also, in one of my emails, I told her if Maxwell's coming into my house, I'm not releasing him to you unless you can care for him and you have a place where he's allowed to be. This was in Maxwell's interest. I did not want him to have to go from sitter to SPCA to sitter to SPCA, etc. Then comes December. Now, he's been here for 4 months. I emailed her and said, you need to find a place for him. She told me she was in the hospital, she had congestive heart failure, etc. Then at that point, I kind of just resolved myself to accept the fact that Maxwell's now in my home and he's here. She then started emailing. She wants to come and get Maxwell. All of a sudden, out of the blue, she wants to come and get Maxwell. I said, yes, just give me a letter from a landlord that says you're allowed to have parrots and a letter from a doctor that says you can care for him. This isn't for me. It's for Maxwell's best interest. I have not received any sort of documentation saying that she can care for Maxwell. I was getting a lot of emails, but in December they really ramped up and they were filled with wild accusations, and I just felt so much pressure and anxiety about the whole situation that I just kind of just couldn't handle it anymore. I stopped going on YouTube, etc. Anyways, then last night it all came to a head. She sent me an email. I felt threatened by the email. It said she was coming with her friends to get Maxwell and the police. I didn't really behave as I normally would. You know when you're in a relationship with someone and you're patient and they push. And then suddenly you've had enough and then you become the irrational person. Not the person pushing you. All of a sudden you're pushed so hard that now you are irrational. So I sent her a message. I said, come and get him. He has to be gone by tonight. I wasn't falling for her threats. I kept messaging her. Are you coming? Are you coming? I had it up to my eyeballs with this. So I told her if he isn't gone by tonight, I'm blocking her email and her phone number. So she didn't show up, but the police did. The police wanted to find out what was going on because she was calling them. I showed them a form that we all signed, the SPCA, me and her, that says that I will care for him until she could care for him. There's nothing the police can do. They left and he relayed the message to her. I just want Maxwell's best interest. Part 2. That video was supposed to be posted yesterday, but I didn't. So yesterday, people came to my house. I was in my bedroom, and all of a sudden, there's all this banging on the front door and then the back door. They moved tables, trying to get into the house, the front and the back, and I just kind of hid in the bedroom. They were very aggressive, like it was banging, and a bunch of the stuff from outside was moved around. They left. I was totally shaken by the experience. I contacted the police, and the police said just take Maxwell to the SPCA. At this point, he's not safe here anymore, so he was moved to an undisclosed location, and we're going to let the SPCA deal with it. He's okay. He has all his stuff, and I'm bringing him the rest of his stuff today. I called the police last night to inform them of the people at my house yesterday. It was the non-emergency line. I waited like an hour. Then the cop emailed me last night and said that he contacted her and told her that Maxwell is no longer here, which is true. So, of course, I get an email last night from you know who saying she's coming to get Maxwell today, or she's coming to get him. I ordered a security system and all those ring cameras and everything last night. So if someone comes, I'm going to call 911. My safety, my other animal's safety, my dog's safety, and ours most important. Like, they were putting things through my mail slot. I don't know what it was, and shaking it and getting the dog. Like, I don't know. The dogs could have bit them. I don't know what was going on. I was hiding. Anyways, and poor Maxwell. I mean, he. Ugh. Like, I can't even put into words about how this bird has been treated or suffered, or who knows what happened with him and why he was taken by the SPCA. I obviously didn't have the whole story. So here we are today. I'm going to call the police again today to tell them that she contacted me again. And this is where we are. And everyone, please don't worry about Maxwell. He's going to have all his stuff, and he's going to be fine. He's 100% safe, so that's the most important thing. Thanks, everyone, for following along with this drama. Let's just all send good vibes to Maxwell, that everything works out for him, and he gets to be somewhere where he can be his best self. In the months coming, I'm not sure what that'll be. I mean, a lot of different things can happen. And for those of you who followed on all my lives in the past few days, oh my God, I appreciate it so much. I didn't feel so alone in the situation. Because I tell you, I was about to crack, and also, like, seriously anxious about the whole situation. Thank you again. Thank you.